Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News starts right now.
Well, good Saturday morning. It is 7 a.m. I'm Rod Malone.
And I'm Will Jones. Thanks for joining us on Local 4 News today. Now let's talk about the weather. A lot of people are focused on Mother's Day, want to celebrate Mom, and what can make a better Mother's Day than a perfect weather report? Brandon?
I used to offer that as my Mother's Day gift. And Steve Garagiola would always say, you have nothing to do with that. All right. But it is looking better for this Mother's Day weekend. Can't rule out a couple of drips today, but a little drier tomorrow with some clouds around, but mild. We've got 57 Port Huron, 63 Howell. Good morning, Monroe, 62. A little wetter in our south zone, 64 degrees in Detroit. But we're looking at light winds, feeling a little cooler through the morning in the 50s up north, as you will through the day due to winds off of Lake Huron. But you can see I-94 here on Exact Track 4D radar, and that's south of that line where we're seeing Lenawee, Monroe County light showers with some reinforcements. Our dry air will mainly win out, meaning most of the day today will be a dry one, but can't rule out a couple of drips here between now and 9 or 10 o'clock. Nothing major. And then through the afternoon as well. But again, keep your outdoor plans. We're looking at mid-70s today, guys.
Thanks, Brandon. The city of Ann Arbor is looking for the person who vandalized a BLM mural. The mural, which reads Black Lives Matter, has been painted over several times recently. The word black has been painted over to read All Lives Matter. It has been cleaned up, but now Council Member Harrison is looking to address the racial vandalism at a council meeting coming up. Anyone with information is asked to call the Ann Arbor Police Department.
Well, a tragedy surrounding a hit and run that killed a 13-year-old girl and injured 5 others has taken a surprising twist as we learn about charges in that case.
Prosecutors say the person behind the wheel wasn't even old enough to drive. The 15-year-old boy didn't have a license or even a learner's permit. Investigators say he was driving during a crash on Decker Road in Walled Lake back on March 22nd. They say he failed to stop at a red light and drove off when an officer tried to stop him. At that point, he caused a 4-vehicle crash that killed 13-year-old Piper Carruthers. Her mother and sister were among those injured. A passenger in the car, 19-year-old Gavin Cassup, is also charged. Prosecutors say statements captured on cell phone suggest he encouraged the juvenile to flee. Both face multiple felonies, with the most serious being first-degree fleeing from a police officer, which carries a maximum of 15 years in prison. The 15-year-old is a juvenile. He's in juvenile detention center until his next court date. Cassup is free on $250,000 bond. An 8-year-old girl was nearly kidnapped out of her own backyard in Alpena County earlier this week.
Authorities say that it is until her brother saw it happening and fired rocks at the kidnapper with his slingshot. We have Josh Kerman with more on that attempted abduction.
You know, you wouldn't think in this world that if you were playing in your own backyard or on your own property that you would be concerned about something like this. But it just goes to show that there's evil out there, and it can find anybody anywhere.
And it did. Wednesday afternoon, police say an 8-year-old girl in a rural area of Alpena Township, just south of the city, was hunting for mushrooms in her backyard when she felt someone grab her.
The suspect had come through the woods onto her property and came from behind her, grabbed her like you'd see in the movies, hand over the mouth, arm around the waist, and was attempting to pull her into the woods.
Grimshaw says that's when the girl's older brother, just 14 years old, saw something happening outside. He grabbed a slingshot and whatever ammunition he could find and fired 2 shots. One to the head, another to the chest of the alleged kidnapper, and his sister was able to get away.
I mean, he really is the one that that I believe saved his sister's either life or from something seriously bad happening to her. You know, for a 14-year-old to see that and to pop into action that quickly is extraordinary, and he should be commended for it.
Troopers say they found the suspect, a 17-year-old boy, hiding in a gas station later that day.
I know it'll sound probably somewhat funny the way it comes out, but it's not meant to be that way. But what he did also helped us to identify who the suspect was, because obviously he had injuries from getting hit with a slingshot, and those were things that helped us evidentiary-wise to identify who it was. So that was very valuable too.
All right, Josh, thank you very much. For those hitting the road in Novi this morning, watch out, because the ramp from I-275 to I-96 is going to be closed. Now, that ramp is going to be closed for bridge repair. But don't worry, there are ways around it. Take the northbound I-275 to 12 Mile Road and then head west and go south on M5, and then head back onto I-696 West, which, by the way, is a little busy because they've got construction there as well. If you don't need to do it, go a little bit later, because it's going to reopen at 11 o'clock.
Well, some people only want things that are brand new, but the truth is that you might be able to find something even better if you consider buying something slightly used.
In fact, pawn shops often have a good selection of amazing jewelry. They specialize in antique and unique pieces, so you might just be able to find something that nobody else has.
Our Megan Woods is live in Hamtramck at the grand opening of Motor City Pawnbrokers' 5th location. And Megan, what are you finding out there? Something good, I hope.
A lot of good things, not just one thing. So their grand opening starts at 9 o'clock. They have a lot of giveaways. And I am here with Chris. He's the director of operations. And first off, how excited are you for everybody to come here this morning?
We're very excited. Happy for the community, happy for our employees, and we're excited to get the store up and running.
Yeah, and so there are a lot of rare items that you guys have. That's the whole process here. So how do you figure out, okay, yes, this is a real Louis Vuitton, or, how do you make sure that when people are out here buying things that they are paying for that authentic item?
Absolutely. Technology definitely now makes things a lot easier. Through diamonds and gold, we have different indicators and testers for those. Purses, every purse that we bring in is authenticated. A certificate is printed out. We put that both with the customer and with the purse. Same thing with shoes. Shoes are trending, and shoes are coming a long way.
Nice, and we have some of that out here. So, okay, so you use material to make sure that is a real diamond. So when someone, pays for it, they know that this isn't fake, this is real.
Absolutely. Everything is thoroughly tested, thoroughly examined, both when it comes in and then also when we put it back out for sale, clean, polished. And, a lot of the things that have certificates, we also put those with the items. So when a customer purchases it, they know what they're getting, and they can keep that with them, through the duration of those items.
And so when we're talking about rare finds, what is your, favorite memory about somebody bringing in something that's just incredible or you were in awe of?
So my favorite thing now, I have a couple little kids, and they are obsessed with Marvel and Spider-Man. So just recently we got a Stan Lee signed autographed picture and comic of a Spider-Man book.
Wow.
So gave that to my kids, and they were super excited. So that was nice.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's so precious. And the thought that when people bring items in, it's great for the environment.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We give really the electronics and secondhand goods a circle of life, to where they come into us. Instead of just going anywhere else, we recircle them, we refurbish them, clean them, and we sell them back to the community.
And I was hearing, because this is a new location, you have better prices.
Yes, everything here is priced to sell. Everything is as good as it can get and as low as we can go. A lot of great deals, a lot of great finds, and we're excited to have everybody in, to join us.
All right, and so that grand opening starts at 9 o'clock. First 33 people get a $100 gift card here in Hamtramck. Reporting live, Megan Woods, Local 4.
Thank you, Megan. We'll see you in about 30 minutes with some of the rarest finds inside the shop, including signed sports memorabilia, toys from the 80s, and even an iconic guitar. I'm looking forward to that. Thank you so much.